Warning, the following video contains in-depth industry knowledge about the business side of baseball. Watching this program will make you way smarter than your coworkers, colleagues, and friends.
I'm here in Atlantic City. We're outside Fenway Park. We're in New York City and it's negative 50 degrees out. We decided to line up early here at Citi Field. We're at the Jefferson Memorial. Somehow, we're stuck here in the desert. We're here in sunny Florida, Port Charlotte. We're in Washington, D.C. And this is where Forrest reunited with his Jenny.
It's Be Your Own Fan TV with your host, Tyler Taminia. Sponsored by M-Style Marketing.
Let's head over to the MLB office and sit down with Mr. Jerry Reinsdorf, the go-to New York City baseball columnist, Joel Sherman. And I'm getting ready to interview manager Joe Madden. We're here at Foley's with Ted Shaker. Come inside, let's have a chat with Professor Wayne McDonald. We're at the Washington Nationals to meet with General Manager Mike Rizzo. At the Cops Company, sitting down with Adam Zucker. We're going to talk some baseball cards. Come join.
Well, you have to have a certain amount of luck. You have to work hard. You have to be honest. And I haven't always been a winner. I've had some losers, but to be successful in life, you have to be honest. You have to work hard, and you do need a certain amount of luck in the form of help from other people.
What do you do in the off season now? What are your hobbies outside of sports?
I do spend the winter in Phoenix, and I enjoy the warm weather. And I walk. I usually have lunch with somebody that I know. I walk a lot, play with my dogs, take my wife's list to the grocery store, smoke a few cigars.
Like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
Leave us with your favorite memory or fan experience.
Me, it was when I met Willie Mays for the first time. I grew up as a diehard Giant fan. Dick Wertz's catch in the '54 World Series, and we played out in San Francisco. Somebody introduced me to him, and I was like stuttering and mumbling and spilled soda over my foot. And to me, Willie Mays was the greatest player ever lived.
How difficult is it to cultivate a solid and consistent relationship between management, staff, and players?
We had an incident, which Jay will remember, where we had two pitchers on our team swap wives, Fritz Peterson and Mike Kekich. Happened in spring training. I mean, the news broke in spring training. And, what a scandal. This was before TMZ and People magazine and everything.
I always think I'm writing for my dad. If I write for my dad, I'll give my best effort because of how much I respect and love him. Yeah. And so he deserves my best effort and my truest effort.
Baseball's model is completely different than the NFL. We've become very enamored with the NFL model because it's nationally based. Baseball's model is local in nature. So we know going into it, New York, LA, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Boston are going to be stronger financially because they're market size.
Yeah, we think that we have a good core of farm system players. I think we're a long way from done. It's usually a 5 or 6 draft process before you can really have a good inventory of good players. I use that number because it took the Braves that long to really gather the farm system. It took us that long in Arizona when I was there to go from the 29th organization to the first organization. It took us 6 full drafts. So I think that's kind of the litmus test would be after 6 full drafts.
Do you think you look like Billy Joel?
Do I think so? I think I look like a younger Billy. When Billy Joel was younger, I guess I do. I mean, we got the gray mustache and the gray bald head, and
it's not a bad thing.
No,
so.
He married Christy Brinkley, so he was doing all right.
I really have tried to have our guys understand one concept that I really believe in: to win hard for half an hour and lose hard for half an hour, then move on to the next day. When I was with the Angels and when I first began in the major leagues, too many times I'd see guys carry that loss all night and into the next day, and then I thought it would always impact how we played the next day, or maybe for the next 2 or 3 days.
What's the best wine that complements a hot dog?
Woof. Best wine that would complement a hot dog. Yeah, I would say, let's go for something good for a hot dog.
Yeah.
You got to go with something, because first of all, I do love hot dogs. Let's go with a nice bottle of Camus would be nice with the hot
That's
dog.
my wine.
There
I
you
know.
go. So
That's my
I was
96
attempting
right
to read
here.
her mind right here.
96 Camus.
There you go. We're in.
Thanks, everybody. I hope you had as much fun as we have. Thanks for watching. Goodbye from Phoenix. Goodbye from Citi Field. I'll see you next time. Come on down. Be your own fan. This is the year to be your own fan. Remember, you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Jason, show them how. Goodbye.